Hi, everyone. This is Mr. Draper, and this is my mystery jar right here. As you can see, I have a bunch of sports stickers on it for PE, and there are three pieces of paper in it. So each piece of paper has a question on it that I will be asking our secret guest, who should be here any second now, and I can't wait for you to see who it is. Miss Coburn, thank you for joining me.
I'm ready.
Shake up the jar. Question number one is, which teacher most inspired you growing up and why?
This is my favorite question. And the person or the teacher that inspired me the most was Mrs. Bosenko. And she was my sixth grade teacher. And that's kind of who inspired me to become a teacher. What I loved about her is that she really could relate to the students. She could be that teacher who was, organized, strict, but that she also knew how to engage us and make things fun. She'd always play with us at recess. And a fun fact about it is when I started going through the subbing. So before I was a teacher, you got to be a substitute teacher and you had to go to an orientation. And who was sitting in front of me but my sixth grade teacher, Mrs. Bosenko. And I literally tapped her on the shoulder. I'm like, Mrs. Bosenko? And believe it or not, fast forward, knowing what I look like now, she knew exactly who I was. And she said, Susan Coburn? And I said, oh my gosh, I said, you don't even know how much you inspired me. And here I am. And so she had already retired, but she was doing subbing for fun. And it was just perfectly, it couldn't have been a better time for me to obviously become a teacher because I got to see the one that inspired me the most.
Wow. And then down the road, you're going to be that teacher for your students. So
I hope so. I have a few that I still stay in touch with from my very first year of school or when I taught. So it's already happening. I've already gone to high school graduations, college graduations with them. So as much as I hope I can be an important piece to them, they just continue to be an influence to me. So as they get older.
Let's go to number 2 here. And we have, how do you stay active outside of work?
All right. Well, pre-COVID, I was going to the gym. I was working out and, lifting weights. And then once COVID came along, I have a 3-mile loop in my neighborhood, or I have a 5.5-mile loop in my neighborhood. So I've chosen to however I'm feeling that particular day. If I want to do a long one, I'll do a little run walk, or I'll just do the short route and just do a walk. I also have some memberships on videos. So I watch video apps and work out. I think when it was that March through June with my other students, we were doing a lot of jump rope. So that was my thing. I've kind of let that one go right now, but I'd like to get back into it. But I try at least 4 times a week, to keep that body moving.
Let's see. Question number 3 is, what is your favorite healthy food that you like to eat and why?
Oh, I hope this doesn't sound boring, but I've tried to spice it up a little bit. So I'm a huge fan of the air fryer, and but my healthy food is literally a salad. But in that salad, I take chicken. I put some panko crumbs and some vinegar. I pop it in the air fryers to have a little bit of the crispy chicken, and I cut that up, put it in there, and then I also take frozen vegetables, air fry those, put that in my salad, and then I lightly graze it with blue cheese or ranch dressing. And voila, that is my lean and green meal. So that is my healthy one. I will say, can I also mention my not so healthy favorite? So I really enjoy chocolate chip spicy pumpkin pancakes. So I had those every now and then during this COVID life, but that healthy snack is a salad.
And then I have a bonus question because I'm
Okay.
interested to hear your answer. When you were in elementary school, what was your favorite PE activity?
Oh, okay. My favorite all-time activity, and again, it's thankful to Miss Bosenko, but it was kickball.
Mm.
We played kickball all the time, and it was just such a fun activity. So for us with PE, it was up to the actual the elementary school teacher. So like those activities would consist of either like a game like that, or there was the help me, the material with the circle, the colorful,
With a parachute.
the parachute. And there were a bunch of different things that we did with that. So those would be my top two.
Thank you for joining me, and
Yes.
hopefully you have a good rest of your day. And I think the kids will love, listening to your answers and, hearing what you had to say.
Awesome. Thanks, Brian.